Hey guys, Matt Wicker with Chatley Marine, and today we'll take a look at a 2025 AR220. If you're looking for a versatile 22-footer that'll get your family out on the water, allow them to wakeboard, tube, ski, do all those water sports, and also keep the wife and the family happy with plenty of room to entertain and socialize without breaking the bank, stay tuned. This boat might be for you. Quickly going over some of the specs. The boat is 22 foot long, has a weight of 3,500 pounds, very wide beam of 8 foot 6 inches, shallow draft of only 19 inches, has a fuel tank capacity of 70 gallons and a 10-person seating capacity. Next, I want to hit the topic of why would somebody buy a jet boat over a traditional runabout, full inboard, stern drive, V-drive. And first thing I want to point out is the shallow water operation. If you'll take a quick look below the hull here, you'll see there's nothing hanging down below the boat. The fiberglass portion is the lowest portion of the boat. So if you're going to be using the boat island hopping in shallow water, again, nothing to tear up, no prop to hit, no skig, no lower unit. So for shallow water operation, the absence of these things definitely make a Yamaha a good option. Another advantage is the absence of the propeller, especially for families with small kids who are kind of learning water sports and learning boat safety. The risk of getting hurt back here is significantly less than if there was a propeller in the water. So huge safety feature and benefit of Yamaha boat. Acceleration and maneuverability is also a big advantage for jet boats. With a traditional prop driven boat, stern drive, when you give it throttle, the front of the boat's going to come way up and then it'll plane out. With a jet drive, it's going to shoot right up on plane. So very, very quick acceleration. Maneuverability is also a big advantage. If you're working the boat in tight spaces, again with a jet drive, you've got the option to put one throttle forward and one in reverse, and you can work very, very easily in tight spaces. Another advantage of the jet drive system is the reduced maintenance. With a jet drive system, there are a lot less moving parts and pieces than traditional propeller driven system, so less things to break, lower maintenance requirements. It's also no winterization. When you get done with these things in colder weather, just crank them up, shoot out any water, pull the clean out ports, and you're done. It's ready to sit for a while. So reduced risk of mechanical issues, fewer moving parts and pieces, and less maintenance. Yamaha boats also offer a much more spacious interior than comparable sized inboards or stern drives. Before climbing in the boat, we'll start outside and just talk about the first impressions most customers have of the AR220, and that's just how deep this boat is. It looks like a massive 22-foot boat. You'll also see at the bow, you've got a standard pull-up cleat at the bow, pull-up cleats at the midship, and then you'll also see there's a pull-up cleat standard at the stern. You'll also notice before we head around to the back of the boat, it is standard with the tandem axle trailer, and this is upgraded to the galvanized. We do that here just in case somebody wants to take it to saltwater and cruise them down the waterway. And I also want to point out the color match tower and the new windshield design for starting 2024 and continuing on to this year. Just looks really good. You kind of lose that bottom frame, kind of frameless design. Just looks really, really nice. Moving on to the stern of the boat, you can see this is what Yamaha is well known for and loved for, is this the back of the boat design with that rear facing lounges. But before we get there, let's start below the waterline. You'll see a very deep boarding ladder, and this is pretty much flush with the water, so it makes getting on and off the boat really easy off the sandbar if you're swimming, doing some water sports. You'll also see just below that articulating keel. That was a really nice change several years ago from Yamaha. It makes low-speed maneuvering of the boat very, very easy. Kind of works like a rudder for a traditional boat. You'll see the two jet drives, and you'll also notice the rear seat option for the AR220. And these are, you have to purchase them separately, but they're really cool, neat design. I'll post some pictures up so you can see what they look like, but it'd be an underwater seat, or you can flip it up and make it work like a table. As we start to climb in the boat, again, you'll notice this is what people love about the Yamahas, this rear seating. So if you pull up on a sandbar, which is how a lot of people spend a lot of their time on the water, great place to sit, entertain, talk, hang your feet in the water, put on wakeboards and fall in. And without that prop, no worries about getting hurt, no worries about kids doing cannonballs, climbing back in. You can kind of enjoy the water without stressing. There's also cup holders on both sides, grab handles to assist getting in and out of the boat. These latches here are where you get access to the clean out ports. So this opens up and you can see the clean out ports, but also this is a great place for wet storage. So if you want to throw ski ropes, tube ropes, dock lines, anything that's wet, great place to store that in there. They really utilize every aspect of free space for storage, and that leads to the walk through here. You'll see very comfortable backrest cushions. There's also a 12-volt port right here with it, which is a nice design. If you're gonna blow up a tube or whatever, do that right at the back of the boat. And then on the backrest, these do lift up. So again, every bit of space is used in this boat. More storage in here than any other 22-foot boat we sell by far. Continue to move forward. Next, we'll look at the cockpit area. You can see there's tons of room in here, plenty of room to sit. It's rated for 10 people, and 10 people would be no problem at all in this boat. So point out this. They also make this same size boat in an SX220, and really the only difference in the SX220 versus the AR220 is number one, you don't have a wakeboard tower, so you lose this. But second, this would be a dual captain's chair, as opposed to this is kind of an observing seat, I guess. So you got somebody on a ski or a wakeboard and you're watching them, or tubes, you can sit back and keep your legs out and watch out the back. But continue to move through the boat. Storage folds down. You got a little glove box in here. Just above that, you can see you've got a wireless charging tray. This little CDEX phone. Put your phone there and charge it when you're boat riding. Additional cup holders here and here. Cup holders moving throughout the boat there as well. I do like the fact that these cushions are hinged, so when you open them up, nothing's going to fly out. You can open them as I just did with one hand. You'll also see the battery management system that's standard with Yamahas. So you're going to have dual battery standard, and a way to combine those. So if one of your batteries is dead, you stand on the sandbar too long, listen to the radio, go to crank it up, battery's dead, you've got a switch there, you can combine them and get the motor started. And again, same thing here on this side as well. Additional storage. Great spot here to put a cooler behind this captain's chair. So that's what that's for. You see the speakers there and additional cup holders. And just a very, very comfortable seating area across the back. I do want to point out again that walkthrough. If you've got kids jumping in, climbing in and out of the boat, they're not going to be stepping on the cushions, wearing cushions out every time they get in and out of the boat. Opening up the engine hatch, you will notice that the AR220 is powered by twin TR1 Yamaha 4-stroke marine engines. These are 3-cylinder engines and are rated for roughly about 120, 125 horsepower apiece, so 250 horsepower. Pushes the boat roughly in the low 40 mile an hour, plenty of power to pull a tube or get out on the water with your family and entertain. If you're looking for more power, they do produce the 222 models, which are going to be the 1.9 liters. If you've got a need for speed or want max horsepower, that's a good option to go to. But this serves 99% of our customers well. Plenty of power to pull a tube with a family on the boat. Again, storage on either side as well. And then stepping back into the cockpit area. Again, it's standard with snapping out CDEC vinyl floor covering. I don't have that put in, but that is standard, no additional charge. And you'll see your table mount right here where you can, it's got a little leg, put a table up, have lunch, entertain, and then there's additional storage under this observation seat. Take a look at the helm seating. It is standard with a bolster chair. So a bolster, if you're not familiar with it, that's this piece here. It flips up and down. If you're boat riding, wanting one underneath you, you can fold it down. Very comfortable seat. And then if you're sitting up, pulling a tube where the bow's going to be raised, you can flip that up, sit on top of it, and it gives you a little bit taller vantage point. The chair does swivel, so if you're going to be entertaining, talking to people in the back, you can. Or if you pull up on a sandbar and just want to look towards the stern of the boat, you can do that as well. Cup holders storage in the side. Again, twin engine, which is a great feature of this boat. Makes controlling the boat very easy. You put left engine in forward, right engine in reverse, and kind of pivot the boat. So working around docks is very easy. Nice stereo system here. You'll see everything's independent. 2 key switches for each, one for each engine. Blower, the no wake mode, and cruise assist is standard on all the Yamaha boats. That's an RPM based cruise control. Pulling the tube, can hold a steady RPM. It also standard with a 5-inch color connects display. Accessory switches here. Satellite receiver there. Additional USB MP3 ports and chargers, and of course it is standard with a wireless phone charger there. It's a great place to put your phone if you're going to use your phone for navigation, anything like that. Tilt steering standard. Just a great looking and well designed helm seating area. Taking a look at the wakeboard tower. Again, the AR220 is standard with a factory installed wakeboard tower that includes your bimini top, tow point up top, and you can add your rod racks, surf racks, and everything to that down the road. It is collapsible. That's what that knob is there. When you loosen that, the tower will fold forward, and there's a little stainless steel cable in there that keeps it from hitting the windshield. But it's kind of a nice feature if you're going to store it in a shorter or not quite so tall garage. You can lower that down. And the bimini top covers basically the entire stern of the boat. So it'll cover from these rear seats here all the way. I'll not make you dizzy with this camera, but it's got 2 arms that go in here and come forward, so covers the driver and the passenger as well. Great place to add speakers, and again, board racks are optional features on this as well. Continue to move forward. You'll notice again, I really am excited about the windshield design. I just think it looks really good. I've seen a couple of these tinted, and we don't do that here, but I've seen some of my customers have it done. It looks really, really good. Wireless phone charger. Again, nice storage there for a dash mat. Just below that, this storage area. Open that up in there. Of course, you got a trash can attached to the door. That's the cooler that comes with it. Storage in there. That's your table and the legs in there as well. But plenty of storage there, as well as a gracious, I'll do this, open this up, ski locker storage area. So you can see how deep that is. That's the snap-in floor covering there with some of the straps for the cover. But tons of room down there to store wakeboards, knee boards, skis, fishing rods, anything that you're going to want to take out on the water. And additional storage in this walkthrough as well under the driver's console. So plenty of storage in there. You'll see there's the bow filler cushions. I'll get to those in a minute. But this door doubles. This opens up. Kind of serves as a walk-through flap. So if you shut that, then shut your windshield, you're really going to be protected from all the wind and rain if you're using the boat on a chillier day, or if you come upon a rainstorm. So again, they've thought out this boat very well. It's moving towards the bow. Just look how deep this boat is. Again, I would say probably at least 18 to 24 inches of depth in this bow area. So if you've got small kids, you're going to feel very confident with them sitting in the boat in rough water. Additional cup holders, grab handles there. Seat again, I'll point out the hinged cushions. Great feature, nothing's going to fly out. Tons of storage under there. I like this, and that's, while I got that up, that's your bow filler cushion. When you put that in, you'll see these 2 little indentations right here. So that fills in the entire bow of the boat. And this cushion here does remove, and I like that feature. You can see where I'm at here. Because if you want to sit facing forward, you can sit here, put your feet forward, and have somebody facing this way, and you can fit four people up front very, very easily. But again, step up to the bow, 2 additional cup holders, anchor locker. The bow, this opens up, and you've got your bow boarding ladder, slides forward there, opens up. You see your anchor hooks here, and then tons of room for rope, chain, and storage up front. You also have your additional 2 speakers in the bow, so you can hear the radio while you're going down the water. One last look at a 2025 Yamaha AR220. If you're in the market for new Yamaha or any other jet or deck boat, before you make any buying decision, please give me a call. Matt Wicker at Chatley Marine, area code 910-930-1803. I'd love to speak with you, answer any questions you may have, and try to save you some money in the process. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Again, Matt Wicker, Chatley Marine, 910-930-1803.